Hello there! You've reached my channel Cosmic Vibrations. This is going to be a collective tarot reading for the 12th of November 2020. Because it's a collective reading, it's not sign related, and so anybody can watch this. I'm still going to be coming out with the general readings for the month for the signs of the zodiac, where you can look up your sun, moon, and rising signs. But I'm going to start doing that for December since we're already into November. Okay, so I'm going to do one overlaying card and then 5 underlaying cards underneath it. And we'll just see what comes out for the collective for November 12th, 2020. I don't know why that one wanted to be flipped right away. Okay. Oh, I'm going to be time stamping when the reading starts down below in the description box if you want to skip ahead instead of sitting through this part. And if you're curious about the different decks that I'm using, I'm going to name the different decks down below as well. You'll have to pardon my squeaky chair. That one wanted to be flipped up. That was in yesterday or today's reading. Interesting. Okay, 2 more. Okay, this is going to be for November 12th, 2020. Let's see what comes out. That one was already turned over. Uh-oh. Okay, looks like I'm going to have to pick some clarifiers to go with this. So let's start off with your general message for today, for Thursday. You have the 6 of Earth, otherwise known as the 6 of Pentacles. This is saying today's focus is on balance. Balance of resources, balance of energy, balance of time, balance with relationships of all different kinds, especially money related or business related. That what you're putting into something, you're also getting that energy back, where the energy is free flowing and circulatory and fair. It may be that some of you have been putting too much energy into something without getting much energy back. It could be that some of you have not been putting enough energy into the collective. This is a very collective card, by the way, because it has to do with groups of people. So this can be applied to so many different things, but basically it's saying if you feel as though you've been putting too much energy into something and not seeing results or not receiving the same amount of energy back from other people, it's time to lay down boundaries, basically. If for some reason you happen to be quite prosperous with money, possessions, abundance, things like that, it may actually be giving you a message that it's time to give back to the community, or it's time to take some of that excess and put it into something that would better situations around you. In other words, if you've been lucky and if you've worked hard for abundance, it's time to give back. If you are not receiving enough, it's time for you to either ask for help, ask for balance in a situation, or to lay down your foot about how you've been giving too much to a situation. This can be business related too, where possibly business things need to be evened out, in other words. So let's go on. But generally, this is a good exchange. So your next one is speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change someone's life, including your own. So to me, this seems to do with relationships. Relationships being romantic relationships, friendships, relationships with relatives, close friends, people in the community, people you're close to. In making sure that you're showing your appreciation for the comfort and the connections that you have, to show that you care, in other words, to speak kind words today. Be very careful about being too critical with your words today towards other people. It may end up hurting someone's feelings way more than you realize. And so pay attention to how you speak with others and to others, what tone you use, and also how others are speaking to you as well. For some of you, this may be a situation at work where you need to make sure that you're working together well. As a collective, this is about working together, speaking kindly to each other, figuring out a way where everyone can be happy. I'm looking at the Six of Earth while I'm talking too. So, He of the Fiery Sword. This is from Brian Froud's Fairy deck, by the way. Active principle, will, justice, and protection. Yeah, to make sure that things are fair and to stand up for what you believe in. To stand up for things like balance, compromise, speaking kindly with others, making sure that the vibration between people involved today is just, fair. If you see anything happening around you that is not fair, it's time for you to speak up and bring it to other people's attention, or to directly let that person know or that group know that it's very obvious on how they're communicating with other people. You may need to stand up for someone today or defend someone today. You also may need to have some backup. This may be activism related, or what am I getting? I'm getting to make sure that integrity is around you and to not accept anything that is not full of integrity. And also to speak yourself with integrity. So let me get more information about that one. Night Ride. Let's pick one more. Okay. With this He of the Fiery Sword, you have Night Ride. And you have Mermaid's Love. So two seemingly completely different energies that manage to complement each other. It might be a good time on this day to do something special with a loved one if you are in a relationship, or even to show your love to family members too, or to do something that brings the magic back into the situation. This seems fun to me. Maybe going out, looking at the stars if you can where you live, paying attention to the quiet moments where there's, I'm getting a really strong feeling of quiet, appreciative comfort among loved ones. Making sure that you take the time to nurture the relationships in your life where there's still magic, romance, empathy, companionship. Even if the energies between the people are extremely different, this seems very harmonious to me, where they appreciate their differences. It makes things a little bit more spicy. This could be a date, or this could be going out with your loved one, or doing something special together. Making sure that you spend quality time with the people that you love, and with family as well, or children. That this should be your guiding force for the day on what you focus on, is how can things be nurtured? How can connections, kind words, balance, and justice be brought to situations involving other people and relationships of all different kinds, where you can mutually on both sides show appreciation. So you had this for today, the 11th, and you have it again for the 12th. To the moon and back. Seems like you're looking forward to something, or you're longing for something, or something is about to come back to you. You've put something out, now you're waiting for a response. Let me see if I can get more on that too. Okay, let's do that one. Okay. And the moon. The moon again. You are longing for, hoping for, and looking forward to appreciation, and also gifts, invitations, feeling loved, feeling like you belong, feeling appreciated by others. Maybe some of you have not been feeling appreciated by others as much as you would like, or have been too busy or had too many things going on to really show your loved ones that you appreciate them. But it seems as though that this is today's focus, is making sure that you speak loving words and you show your loved ones that you love them. This could be a little gift, a get well card, a bouquet of flowers, a special love note. This could be a gift from your children. This can be a lot of things, but it looks really nice to me. It looks very nostalgic or sentimental, or you're creating memories today, or you're remembering things, times in the past where you felt this way and you would like to cultivate this feeling again or more. You may be hoping that someone reaches out to you. So this This is in stark contrast with the rest of the reading. This is heartbreak, sadness. I'm feeling an emptiness here with this, a feeling of emptiness. I want to know more about this, so let's find out. I'm going to go for this one again. Okay, what does this Three of Swords have to do with? Painful messages. Yeah, the Tower again, geez. So far since I've started doing this, we've gotten lightning or the Tower each and every single day. So I'm getting a stark contrast here. You may receive news that ends up upsetting you. Things may not be what you thought they were. If you felt like there was something happening with a relationship, it looks as though something doesn't work out, or something is not what you thought it was. Someone may say something hurtful to you, or someone may simply speak the truth to you, which ends up hurting you. Or this could be vice versa. You may have to communicate with somebody about something that you know is going to upset them. And so you're trying to figure out what is the best way to say it. The truth is the truth. So if you have a difficult truth to tell someone else, or vice versa, if someone is in this position towards you, you should know that they really don't want to hurt your feelings, or you really do not want to hurt the other person's feelings, but it's inevitable. Something is no longer working out, and so something needs to change with this situation. This can also be saying that you have made a concentrated effort today to make sure that your dealings with other people are fair. And because of this, you no longer are going to put up with unkind words from other people or difficult communications with other people. Instead, you're going to be focusing on the people that you easily communicate with, that where you feel a mutual appreciation there. Any area of your life where you do not feel appreciated, you're willing to cut it out of your life. And you're also willing to talk about it as well, if people need to hear words in this situation. But I see you starting to no longer focus on this at all. And so in the future, or later on in the day, you have the Queen of Wands. Creativity, assertiveness, strong women, protection, being protective of a space, a family, a group of people, yourself, but in a warm, straightforward way. And let's see what else we get about this. The moon again. There's a lot of feelings today, and also a lot of truth with feelings. Yeah, protection of the general feeling around you. It may even be that you run into someone who ends up triggering you or triggering some old wounds or emotions of yours, and you immediately go into protective mode. This can also be saying that for some reason you may need to be protective of your children today, or your home today, or just a safe place or a safe feeling today. If you're feeling more sensitive than you usually do today, it's saying to respect that. If you need to spend more time at home today than usual, then go for it. If you need to take some time out for yourself to think, then do it. Do whatever you know is right for you. Some of you may be meeting someone that can be almost a coach or a guide who can give you some helpful advice on how to deal with sensitivity, without ignoring sensitivity, to honor that sensitivity, but also to take action based off of it. I'm getting something specific from all this, but it's hard to put into words. It's kind of like only focusing on the energy that feels reciprocal, fair, kind, and full of integrity. What does not fit that description, you are now having to speak up and let that energy know that you no longer want it around. Or you may receive some kind of a message that hurts your feelings. Or you may have to give out a message that hurts someone else's feelings. And so you're figuring out the best possible way to do this, that where you're not coming off as being cruel, but you're also standing up for what you feel. And this could be vice versa as well. But ultimately, this is a really nice message for today, which says if things have been unbalanced, if things have been not reciprocal or not fair or not equal with how energy is put out, it seems as though things are being balanced out today, or you're making sure of it. You may have an you may have more good fortune, connections, invitations, and promotions for making more money today with business, if you have your own business, or if business has been difficult, it seems as though things are being tweaked where you can receive the best results. Okay, hopefully that made sense for you, and I shall see you tomorrow on the 13th, on Friday. If you enjoy my channel, please feel free to share, like, and subscribe. That will help me bring in some more people. It's been about a year since I've been on here, so I have to start all over again. And if you do appreciate me, then maybe you could give back by bringing other people to the channel or sharing my information with other people. Thank you very much. See you soon. Bye.